MPC Standalone is finally here. There's so many videos out, so many people talking about the quality, how bad it is, what's good, what's not good, all this kind of stuff. Well, today we're going to touch base and we're going to talk about how to use them. You know what I mean? How to get the most out of it. What's going on, guys? It's your brother O.T.G. The O.T.G's for Overtime Grind. Hardly seen, but I'm always around. And today I got the MPC Live too. You know, we got the standalone stems on here. I'm going to show you guys some methods on getting the best sound. I don't really like doing videos like that anymore because every time I do a video, I end up seeing your favorite YouTubers doing the same content the next day or 2 days later, and they never give any credit. I've watched a bunch of people build master classes off my master class and content. And you know, even though we come from a world of sampling and we sample and take things, you know, one of the things you should do is give people credit. You know what I mean? I don't want to just keep teaching bums how to use their MPC, so then that way they could go market it to you and sell it to you at a higher price. You get what I'm saying? Let's use this sample, you know what I mean? So first thing you do is you press shift and mute. You'll go to your sample edit. And so you can see the wave file, you know what I mean? So if we press play, so what I'm going to do now is I'm going to press the stems button at the top. You could take out vocals, bass, drums, other. But, you know, we're going to do it how most people would do it. So we just go ahead and do it. Now, you know, the shorter the stem, the shorter the file, the easier it is and the quicker it'll go to actually create the stems. These track-lib samples are about 2 minutes. You know what I mean? 1 minute and 40 seconds, maybe 1 minute and 30. Therefore, it's going to take a little bit. You know what I mean? And as much as people want to complain about processing and how long it takes and all this other stuff, you know what I mean? I think really what all people are doing is just aging themselves and also showing what kind of producers they are. You know, if you spent time sampling in the past, then, you know, if you already know how to sample and work around snares, kicks, and try to get certain things you used to using noise gates, filter tricks, low pass filtering, expanding, maximizing, and all of these different tactics that we've used in the past to sample, then having stems standalone shouldn't be any problem. You guys shouldn't have any complaints. You shouldn't have anything that you're upset about, because you should understand that, one, too clean of a sound is sometimes the way, it's just thievery almost, you know what I mean? Like, secondly, some of the wild results that you're going to get are what's going to give your sound some character. So now we're going to go to program one. I'm going to hit menu, program, edit. I'm going to come over to the sample 2 screen. We're going to move to our levels, and now if I press play, you see that takes out the vocal. This one takes out the bass. So let's just take the drum out. Let's start over. See, the number one thing I see a lot of you guys doing is you trying to isolate things all the way down to a specific place. But in reality, if you are trying to just sample this in a specific way, you know, the way to do it is just to take out the part that you don't want and then keep the part you do, right? So like right here, if I take that out, that's all the background sounds, right? So what I'm going to do is I'm going to hit this arrow down. I'm going to flatten the pad. And I'm going to name it flatten stem. So I'm going to do it. And what it's going to do is put what we just had on pad 1 right now. You get what I'm saying? And so now what I could do, if I wanted to go out and make it even better, we have the flatten stem pad right here. We could stem it again. You know what I mean? And we could go through and hit do it again. And send it back to pad 1 again. So right now while we wait, it's preparing. But this is how you can get a better sound automatically. So we took out the drum, which just was a couple of hits in the last one. We could hear there were a couple hits still left in there. What we did was we flattened it. We muted the drums all the way out. We flattened it. Now, that way, whatever residual drum sounds are left, we're going to stem them out again. You get what I'm saying? So we're going to remove those again. So while this does this, now there's a couple of other things that you could do to make this sound better. You know, you could definitely resample. So you could definitely resample and put some effects on here, resample back in and save it. You could definitely add a low pass filter or a high pass filter. You could definitely add an expander or a maximizer. There's a bunch of little things that you could do, you know. And this is all for you to get whatever sound you're looking for. But I think that the number one thing people need to do, tip number 1, is make sure that when you open your MPC, if you have a stock plugin that opens when you open up, make sure it's something like OPX4 or something where it doesn't use a lot of memory. So we're back here again. Let's go to menu, program edit. And see now, you see we got no drum sound other than the cymbal or the crash. But we have a way better sound. You see what I'm saying? Now if we want to take the bass out, you know what I mean? So now I would flatten that again. I would say flatten stem 2. And now I'm going to move this to pad. Now that I have that, now on pad 2, we're going to load flatten stem. So we have this stem. And then we have stem 2. So stem 2 cut out everything. That was on me. That's cool though. Let's trash it. Delete sample. You know what I mean? And so now, if I wanted to come over here, so now we could chop. And it's like manual chopping where the drums will be. Okay, so I just want to use that. Let's do shift, convert, do it, main. Now if we come out here, tap the tempo so it goes in with what we have now. Okay, and so now we can speed it up. Let's go make sure everything is on point. Okay, and then we can speed it up one more. Seems like it's got a little jump. Let's go to track 2. Do a new program. Let's just load up a kit. Let's just load up one of our Arab music kits. Choose that. Then we could just make something. Alright, let's come over to our kit. Add a little variations. Okay. Add some hi-hats. Okay, we got some hi-hats. Okay, and real simple, you can see we got a beat, you know what I mean? I'm not gonna go too in depth, but I just wanted to come in and show you. There's some ways that you could get it done, you know what I mean? And I think that instead of complaining, which everybody's doing, you know what I mean? It wouldn't be the Akai producer community without y'all complaining every goddamn day. You know what I mean? All day, all night, every day, wanting more. You know what I mean? I think that if you spend some time actually learning how to use your MPC, spend some time with the stems, spend some time practicing doing things, you know what I mean? Flatten the pad, try some, you know, let's go over here, try some effects. You know what I'm saying? Like, this thing got all kinds of effects. You know what I mean? You guys are so lazy. The computer has made you so lazy and made creating music such a visual thing that a lot of you guys' ears don't work. And it's the reason why a lot of your beats ain't going no place. You know what I mean? And hey, whether you like what I'm saying to you or not, I've been doing this a long time and I get paid to do this every day. You know what I mean? And so, and this aspect of creating music, part of creating music comes with your creativity. You know what I mean? And the MPC has all kinds of great hardware effects that if you use them, here's the enhancer. You know, get in here and turn some knobs. You can actually make some things work. You know, that's turning up the high, just putting the enhancer on. Let's take that off. Let's add a filter. Now, that's a low pass. You could come, add a high pass. There's a bunch of different ways that you could do to make this sound better. You know, so my advice, have some fun, get in there, use the stems, stop being a complainer, stop being a person always looking for comparing to this and comparing to that. It's an MPC, bro. It's not Akai. It's not Logic Pro stems. It's not this stems. It's not those stems. It's not this. It's not that. It's the MPC. If you spend $1,000 and spend all this money on your MPC, then learn how to do it and get it popping, bro. Stop being a complainer. Stop being a weirdo. Stop going video to video, looking for reasons why it's not good compared to the software, compared to the hard, all that bullshit, nigga. Stop that. Excuse my language. Stop all that and just create some music, bro. Like, create some music, come up with something fly and get it in and out to the people. You know what I mean? Once again, it's your brother O.T.G. I don't know how many more videos I will do. I've been thinking about starting up the channel again. You guys really just been, the producer community is really kind of irritating. You know what I mean? I feel like sometimes it's just a community of people trying to keep everybody stuck and in this cycle of buying new equipment to complain about versus actually making the music community better and thriving. You get what I mean? But that's here nor there. Akai stems, I think they're dope. I'm happy that they got them. I'm glad to be on this side of history, to have a machine that's got them in there. I remember years ago jumping through all kinds of hoops, just trying to get the sound to sound how it sounds now. So having the ability to do this standalone, I'm 100% thankful. So check out all the stuff I have in the description. Make sure you like, share, subscribe. It's your brother O.T.G.